Hello and welcome back everyone. Today, we're taking a look at a primordial deity from Babylonian mythology, Tiamat, the goddess of the Salt Sea. Tiamat is one of the most important deity in Babylonian mythology. After all, she was considered to be the first being that existed even before the world itself was created. Alongside Apsu, the primordial god of fresh water, they are considered to be the key elements in the creation of the world and everything that exists in ancient Babylonian mythology. The first time Tiamat was mentioned in history was in the Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation epic written in 7 clay tablets in Akkadian. She was described as a mighty force of nature and usually depicted as a monstrous dragoness or a massive snake. Together with Apsu, they represented the original idea of chaos within the universe. According to the myth, it was only when Tiamat and Apsu mixed their waters together that the world was created, and then life began. Tiamat bore within her womb the first gods that would later on form the principal pantheon of Babylonian mythology. These children were loud and very annoying at first, which prevented Apsu and Tiamat from sleeping, and eventually drove them mad. Reaching his limit, Apsu asked Tiamat to take care of the issue and get rid of their children to finally get some rest, but she refused. It was only until she heard that Apsu was killed by their own creation that the goddess decided to take action and destroy them in return. Ea, also commonly known as Enki, was a god representing the younger generation of gods. He was the one that heard Apsu conspire against them and thus decided to cast him into a very deep sleep, from which it was impossible to wake up from. Tiamat took the form of a massive primordial sea dragon and formed an army to deal with her children. On the other end, Enki knew that he was no match for the all-powerful goddess. However, his son, Marduk, who inherited his powers from Enki as well as the other powers from the other gods, could definitely destroy her. As soon as Marduk was born, Enki recognized his superior powers and knew that he was the only one capable of defeating Tiamat. We will go more in detail about Marduk and the final battle between him and Tiamat in another video, but for now, let's just say that Tiamat lost the battle against Marduk, and that from all the pieces of her slayed body, the world was created. And from that moment and on forward, Marduk became the king of the gods and was worshipped in ancient Mesopotamia, where he became the patron deity of the city of Babylon, which he protects. This myth, where a young hero comes forth and challenges a seemingly indestructible force to elevate himself in the ranks, is actually used in a lot of various mythologies across the world. Marduk defeating Tiamat to become the king of the gods is very reminiscent of Zeus defeating Typhon to elevate himself and become the king of the gods as well. So that's all for today's myth. Thanks everyone for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more myths and legends from across the world. And don't hesitate to leave a comment below and tell me what subject I should cover for the next one. So thanks again, and see you all very soon.